Greetings, salutations, everyone. Welcome back to more of the Robotech Tabletop. Yes.
Alright, when we last left off, the modular transformation sequence of the SDF-1 had occurred, allowing the firing of the main gun to occur and completely eradicate the enemy. However, this has left the city of Macross within the SDF-1 in an unknown state. Currently, our heroes are just returning to Macross City, only to find that paths aren't leading quite where they used to. And there's a lot of rubble and damage everywhere.
Indeed, there is.
Yep. Well, I guess that was bound to happen. Did you get banged up too?
A little bit, but I found a good corner to hide in, so.
That's good at least.
The heroes eventually make their way to the spot where their bar was, only to find that there's a giant wall and a lot of rubble around it.
Damn. You were just here. Well, in that damn shame. What if everyone made it out okay? Can I, look through the rubble to see if there's anyone?
I mean, you can if you want.
I think we might need some sort of machine
You
to do for this.
you do see a couple of injured people groaning. There are ambulances around helping people.
Oh, okay. I'm still
It's
gonna
only
help.
natural that
Oh.
You're gonna help with the people who are doing that?
Right.
Alright. What skill you want to use?
Let me pull out my sheet here. Can we do psychoanalysis for analysis? Or that's not.
I don't think that would necessarily work. You'd actually have to see and analyze the people, but you're trying to find them. Perhaps you can help the emergency people with rally cry?
Yeah. Yeah, just I guess cheer for them.
Help
So
coordinate them and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
It's good enough. A single success. It's a minor effort, but you do manage to help push those people into working in a more coordinated manner. Helping excavate and leading by example, as an exemplar would.
I'm just being a Karen. Like, more or less.
I definitely appreciate your help, that's for certain.
Well, that's good.
Getting them into the hover, hover ambulance is not an easy feat, considering the amount of damage and work they have to work on.
Right.
What about you, Thomasina? You want to do anything?
What skills do I have again? I don't know. Is there anything I can fix around here that would need fixing?
Well, you're definitely an engineer. This would be the element that you work best in. And because of your disposition, I'd let you have a reroll as well.
Okay. Just what should I specifically try to fix?
Well, perhaps some of the structures are damaged nearby and they need to be kept up to prevent more loss of life.
Oh yeah, I'll try to prevent any further collapses and stuff. Make sure everything's stable.
Alright, let's give you an edge for your successes. So go ahead and roll 4 die.
Okay.
For the I can fix it. Nice.
Oh,
You managed to weld bits into shape, preventing even further loss of life.
Excellent.
Casualties are kept at a minimum thanks to your efforts.
that was badass.
Engineering power.
As you happen to be working, though, Tomasini, you can't help but notice there's a pathway off in the distance. It definitely wasn't there before.
A pathway.
Yeah. You could have sworn it wasn't there before, but perhaps in the transformed state there's a new route throughout the city or something like that. Although, with the amount of pipes and unusual flooring compared to the regular streets of Macross, this definitely leads somewhere unknown.
I guess
Perhaps
I'll...
after a rest it would be best to check it out. Or something along those lines, I guess.
Yes, move
The first
to
priority would be
investigate.
resting up.
Yes. Save it for after that. Make a note of it, though.
Well, after your heroics, you're able to get, back to the barracks in which you both work in, I suppose. Each of you head into your own respective rooms to rest up, restore your health. All the fatigue and wounds that you once had are gone now.
Excellent.
However, the point in drama will remain. Until that drama is
Yes.
dealt with, it will remain.
The one where my direct superior hates me. That
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
So what do you two want to do now?
Sorry about that. My sister came in my room.
It's fine.
Well, I will inform her about the strange new path that I found.
What do you mean?
With the changing superstructure of the city, that path was not there before.
Well, that's, I'm pretty sure we can just send a team for that. I mean,
That's why
Not
I'm telling
unless
you.
you-
That's right.
all right. I thought you meant you want to explore it.
We could if you want, but, you're the boss.
Well, I suppose we can get a team there tomorrow. See what we can find. Oh, well, beat in more ways than one. So, I'm gonna head off to bed.
Yes, we should all get some rest after what happened.
Yeah. All right. Not.
Good night.
Alright. Alright, so night and day pass. Battles against the enemy sprout up every now and then. Nothing the main gun of the SDF-1 can't handle. The pathway results in something quite unusual, though. They found quite a lot of strange computers in there. A lot of old tech that wasn't discovered by the people who helped refurbish the SDF-1. They also found a humanoid in a pod.
Is the old technology like alien tech? Or... like it's not like human made, or is it?
It's definitely alien.
Okay.
Oh. Is this like, has this been reported or?
Not yet, Lieutenant Commander.
I'm reporting that shit immediately.
You don't want to keep it for yourself? Make plays to take over?
No. Hell no. I am not about that shit. I know nothing about this.
Very well. Oh boy. Was not expecting this direction.
Oh.
Which direction? The we're just gonna report it direction?
Just reporting it and moving on. I was not expecting that at all.
I mean, I just feel like that was the logical option. Oh no. Wait.
Pass the work off to someone else.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
We did our job.
Before
Well,
I get there,
no, moving
can
on.
I just tap on the glass, like, real quick? I just want to see if there's, like, any reaction.
There doesn't seem to be a reaction from the humanoid in the pod. He definitely looks human, apart from the skin color being a shade of red a bit too deep for normal human skin.
Hey, little
Everything
lady.
about him just screams human, though, besides that.
Can you, check this thing out before we get here?
Yes, I will use science that to look into what it could potentially see if we can check the systems.
There's a regular small pod, and right next to it, there's a huge one.
A huge one?
Although the huge pod seems to be empty. Not a thing in it. That's as much as I can tell you without any additional roll, so...
Mm-hmm.
Are the two, like, connected at all, or are they just, like, separate pods?
There's a computer in the middle of the two.
Okay.
Along with a glowing green button on it.
The computer.
I don't know, it might be dangerous to push the button, but at the same time...
Do we have
It's a button that screams to be pressed, doesn't it? No, it doesn't.
do we have, like, people here with us, like, that are armed?
Of course they're armed.
Yes.
Okay.
They're the dead men. They've got to be armed, ready for combat.
I'm just gonna have them, like, I guess stay
Arms
beside
at the
of us.
ready, I guess.
Yeah. Just in case.
Thomasina, go ahead and science that.
Okay. Click.
Oh.
You can't
Wait.
quite seem to figure this damn thing out.
I want to use rally cry to to help her out. So if I can.
Hang on, let me look up Rally Cry again.
All right.
If I recall correctly, that was the officer's private skill. No, that's embolden.
Hmm. So I can? Or...
Hang on.
All right, sorry.
Right, that was a leadership talent. Wait, was it? Oh, it was the skill. I mean, yeah, you could.
Yep. I'm gonna do it.
Would that affect what I already did,
actually,
or
hang on.
do it again?
Okay, yeah. I should have mentioned that with your analytical demeanor, it would have given you a reroll.
Oh, so I can reroll?
Oh.
So I can
Yeah,
reroll
because
after...
of your nature, you're an analytical type.
Okay. So your demeanor gives you rerolls, and
if you follow through with those sorts of actions.
And your disposition gives you an edge?
Yeah, dispositions and demeanors give an edge and well, no, the edge is from the rally cry.
Okay. So does that mean I should have gotten a reroll last time instead of an edge?
You go for the reroll.
Okay, anyway, more science. Better.
Yes.
I'll give it. With your 2 successes, you can't help but wonder what this machine is. It's definitely alien for certain. The 2 pods means perhaps it's a transferal device of some sort.
And one is
transfers from one place to another.
But one's
That's what
much
the
bigger
readouts are
than the
giving it,
other.
at any rate.
Right. And
you can't help but wonder, could this be something caused to shrink something?
Because there's a big pod and then there's the tiny. Yeah.
Oh. It's an alien being shrunk into a human.
Intriguing. And if we push the button, it would probably go back into the become big again? Hypothetically?
Who knows? I'm not saying this in character, I'm saying this is me.
With your science that I'll also give you that the readouts on the computer are showing that there's seems to be some sort of error with it. The timing on the release mechanism seems to have been held indefinite, set to an indefinite amount of time.
And that's why they're stuck in there.
Yeah.
So they weren't like shoved in there and trapped in there. It's just that it locked them in there.
There's no set amount of time for it to be opened up.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you can infer from it, though. So what do you two plan to do?
Is there any way you think you can, open it up? Because I tapped on it and it didn't react. I don't think it's anything dangerous per se. And if it is,
Did my insight give me any view into how I could fix the door mechanism? The unlocking mechanism?
That green button seems to be an emergency stop.
Okay, so the green button is the emergency. Okay. Yeah, the big green button probably does that, ma'am.
Okay. Well, do you want to do the honors?
If you want me to.
I don't care either way.
Okay, I'm going to press the button and then take a step back, because who knows what may happen.
All right. The monitor starts to light up with various readouts as you press the button. The liquid within the chamber, or the pod, starts to start draining away. And the humanoid falls onto the floor as it opens up with a hiss. He starts coughing out quite loudly.
Excuse me? You know where you are?
His face rises up quite suddenly, hearing the voice of a female.
Hello?
He slowly stands up, getting used to his new appendages, I guess, for lack of a better word. He has been in a pod for over 10 years, after all.
Interesting. Does he, like... Whenever I spoke to him, did he seem as if he was...
He seemed to be able to understand you, though whether he's answering or not is a whole nother matter. You then hear his voice as he starts speaking. A female. So then Zor's battleship has been hang on. So Zor's battle fortress has fallen.
He...
It looks like he's reaching down to the ground for something to be used.
Oh, no, hold up. You better stop right there, buddy. Let me tell you what. I'm not sure if you're against us or not, but I'm just gonna say this. If you try to grab something to attack us, I'm sorry, but you're gonna die.
We have you completely surrounded. Don't make any sudden movements.
Yeah, what she said. Hey, I'm the leader. I'm supposed to say that.
I'm just adding on to what you said, that's all.
He would stop and raise his hands quietly. Seems their culture was similar in terms of surrendering. Navarre, Zor's battle fortress, warrior. Name, rank, the ship he worked on. Just like a captured soldier.
So he just gave us his information.
Yep.
I see. Well, I had a question for you. You know anything about how you got here?
Hang on, I'm trying to...
It's okay.
I remember a fight taking place a while before. Zor himself pushed me into the machine before fold space.
I don't suppose you have a good concept of time, do you?
I know not how long I have been in there. Only that I have been awoken just recently.
Also, a question for Mio. It said it was in there for 10 years, did it? The machine?
Yes.
And how long did we have the what's it called? The big ship, the big...
Zor's battle fortress crashed 10 years ago on Earth.
Okay, so it was during that instant is when it got put in the pod.
That or just before.
Yeah. Give or take a few months.
You know how long 10 years are, roughly?
Yes.
You've been in there for that long.
Where are Zor and the others?
Buddy, I don't know who you're talking about. I mean, they might be alive, they might be dead. I don't know. Kind of convenient, honestly. We just so happen to find you now, of all places. Here. In the middle of a town.
So Zor's Battle Fortress has been repurposed.
Repurposed. Now hold on.
Well, it didn't used to be a city, and now it is. So.
Huh. So let me just try to understand something. So this battleship you're referencing, it's the one we're on right now, right?
Correct.
Okay, so now you were one of the soldiers for them.
Correct.
I see. Oh, this is above my pay grade. Damn it, where are they? But I know, like, where they are. The people that I called for to, like, report it.
They are on their way, but with how the city's currently in disrepair, they
And
have
they probably got a lot of other stuff to check into too.
quite a lot of waylaid.
Fair enough.
What is the purpose of the pod that you were trapped in?
That is the Micronia. Hang on, this is a tongue twister for me. This is the micronialization pod.
So I take it that means it shrinks stuff.
It alters our size to fit our needs. I know not why Zor pushed me into one.
I'd assume it to keep you safe. I mean, all things considered. And I look over at the bigger tank. If you were something that big, I think we'd probably have some issues.
Perhaps, yeah.
I doubt very much that Zor would have kept us safe. All he cared about was the protoculture matrix and keeping it out of the hands of the Robotech masters.
Okay, so this guy wasn't... Was he, like, fighting with you, or...
He was our leader.
Was. Okay, I see.
Well, he's not here now, so.
Well, I suppose, but... You don't seem too happy about the situation. If you were to hypothetically find him, or them, whoever they are, would you still fight for them? Or is this something that's kind of murky water for you?
It is the duty of every Zentradi to serve their commander.
Damn,
Now you have a name to the enemy race.
Huh.
The Zentradi.
Wait, is it Zentrani or Zentradi?
Zendrati, or Zentradi.
So Zentradi.
Zentradi. Zendrati.
Okay.
Oh, that's some new info right there.
Gotta write that down.
So, you're pretty loyal, I should say. Here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna have to keep you locked up. Because quite frankly, whenever you try to reach for that thing, I think it was pretty clear to me you weren't friendly. So, sorry to say it, but I think for now, our negotiation's gonna have to be with you behind bars.
You will be treated in accordance with international laws.
Do as you must. The only thing I serve is Zor in this battle fortress.
Whatever you say. Alright. Lock him up.
Actually, can I ask you one more thing?
You may.
This micronalization pod thing, does it work both ways, or does it only make things small?
It works both ways.
Intriguing.
We're made to suit our purpose.
I didn't know if you had like a separate and beginning pod or something, But... Very well, you may go now.
As he's taken off, he can't help but notice that there are males and females together.
Oh gosh.
How unusual.
But we can't read his mind, so we have no idea about this.
Right.
No, but the look on his face is... it's apparent confusion at the fact that there are males and females together on the same ship.
Damn, didn't know this place was co-ed.
Something like that.
Times have
Why
changed.
do you house both on the same ship, I wonder?
Is he saying this aloud?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't see why it matters. I mean, we work together. It's not like we're against each other because whatever.
How confusing.
Now, why are you asking such a weird damn question?
The Zentradi do not habitate with the other race, or the other gender, I suppose. Female ships are all female, male ships are all male.
Is
He
there
says
some
this matter
sort
of factly, as if it was a way of life.
And what are the benefits of said setup, in your eyes?
It's strange, but the female warriors are more skilled. We cannot have that. We cannot be dragging down our companions. Our allies need be at their best.
Well, I can't say which way is right or which way is wrong, but I certainly think having, let's say, differences, it's nice. Some people are not as capable of others, but, you know, two people come together and I guess they just make up for the areas other people can't, so to speak.
Isn't that how your military works? How strange.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty high ranking. Not to mention, I mean, the people on the chain of command, which ain't too many, but a few of them, they're men, you know. They're ahead of me. It's probably weird to you, to be honest, but it's normal.
And with that, he's taken off. You two are, of course, tasked with following to make sure he doesn't
Try
do
to
anything
escape.
stupid as he dragged out. Well, not necessarily dragged out, but taken with rope and chain.
Handcuffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, something along those lines. Of course, on the ride to the interrogation cells, he's listening and looking around. One of the TVs on the wall blared to life an advertisement about cola with a young woman on the beach. He cannot help but tilt his head and ask, "What is the purpose of such a military broadcast?"
It's just what people do to get money. They advertise everywhere.
Advertise? Money?
It's like a currency, you know. You use it to buy things.
I'm assuming you don't
He
have a
seems
currency
lost
system.
at this. He
Oh,
absolutely
no.
seems lost at these concepts. Advertisement, currency.
They seem to be a pure
Yeah.
military hierarchy. There's no free enterprise.
Wow. That's how it's done. They don't have to worry about money. They don't work jobs because they need money. They work jobs because they have to. Interesting.
Such concepts seem entirely foreign to him.
It's okay, we don't need to corrupt him with capitalism.
I got like a question for you. And, you know, you don't have to ask if you don't want to, but how in the world do you guys, you know, procreate? I mean, you all are so separated.
He
You know.
looks at you with a look of contempt and disgust.
Oh, sensitive topic. Sorry, buddy.
We do not procreate. Such things are beyond us.
Oh, so what? You just like,
We are made only
Yeah.
for war.
what
Fascinating.
the fuck? But you bleed though, right?
As anyone should.
Now, how in the hell does that work? So who made you exactly?
The Robotech Masters.
And
We are their soldiers. Bred for
Ah.
war.
Okay. Well, there had to be someone else that made your species a long time ago. This is
You can't help but recall, Spookie, or Stephanie.
yes.
Do you remember hearing about experiments on Earth, thanks to your eidetic memory,
Mhm.
about people cloning ears off the backs of rats?
Ears on the backs of rats.
Cloning technology, yes.
With robotechnology, such things would be made easy.
So, are you essentially saying that we are the ones that created them?
No.
No?
But they're made with the technology that we have in the ship now. But I mean, with,
Okay, so they're
Yeah,
it's
that's
just
similar.
that it's
similar
made with
technology.
cloning, like some offshoot of cloning that we can be used with this technology. That They can create soldiers.
Every single Zentradi is a clone.
So,
Just
I
like
got another question
bananas.
for you. Like, genetically speaking, you're like the same as everyone else.
On this ship, or
I mean, you're people. Like,
we are cloned through DNA made by the Robotech masters.
okay, so then that just proves my theory. Interesting. It's confusing.
Are there different, like, do they clone based on, like, is each clone tailored for a certain purpose? Like, you have the basic soldiers. Do they have, like, officer clones, like, worker clones and stuff?
We are created based on our needs, yes.
Interesting.
You guys sound a lot like a super advanced ant colony. I don't know if you know what those are.
It's an earth creature, but yes.
Don't worry about it. Makes sense
He
to me.
definitely looks confused.
Also, it's probably not nice to call him an ant, but anyway.
Well, not in the regard that I'm calling him an ant. I'm just saying there are similarities in regard to his social construct, should I say.
Indeed.
At this time, the Zentradi is looking quite distressed. All these strange alien concepts are foreign to him.
Well,
So-
luckily he'll be in a jail cell soon, and he won't be hyper-assimilated anymore.
Right. It's okay. I get that way whenever I'm in new places too. It happens. Are we almost there, or?
You're reaching the end of the area, but he starts to do something. He starts fiddling with his cuffs.
No. How about you stop doing that? I'm just gonna tell you right now. You try to resist.
Before you get the chance to do that, he's managed to get his cuffs off somehow. Thanks to both Escape Artist and Wing and a Prayer.
Oh, good
Oh, no, he's
grief.
got all the skills.
8 successes. He also manages to kick the door open. Somebody forgot to lock the damn thing.
Oh my god.
He starts jumping out and running out into the middle of the street.
Shoot his legs.
Yes, I can use precise targeting to do that.
Of course, almost as soon as he does, he stops and looks around, confused. Because he's in the middle of a city. He's never seen anything like it. All the sounds of culture and
Culture.
the noises, all the convenient things like the mobile vending machines, the advertisements, the clothing. What kind of defenses are these? How does this help their structure of military?
You'll just capture him again. Because, I don't think we should have that.
He
running
also
around.
had 3 extra burnout there, so he's about to have a mental breakdown.
Oh god.
He pulled both of those skills into one roll and got over freaking 5 by 3. The 2 fatigue from the already exhaustive stuff that had happened to him. He is
In bad shape.
absolutely just stunned at everything that's going on around him.
So
The
are
vehicle,
they?
of course, stops, and the soldiers are all coming out of it, weapons drawn on him.
Yep.
He's just standing there, confused.
Oh my goodness.
Ah, there it is. Mental stress.
If I didn't have patience, I would have given you the order, or given my team the order to blast you. You are a threat to our people, the way you are now.
The Navarre would fall to one of the walls, sliding down it. He seems melancholic right now.
So he's just
He's
sitting there.
just become absolutely depressed.
Okay.
His hands reach up to his head, brushing his hair aside. Not bad, despite the red skin. Zor, what happened? Tell me, who is leading the assault on your people?
The assault on my people?
Yes.
Do I have that information?
I don't think
You know, there was a broadcast spoken out from the Zentradi once. Our leader's name was Britai.
I think his name, if I remember correctly. Brita something.
Then the Robotech Masters know.
No, what? What do you mean?
Lord Britai is in service to Dolza, who sided with the Robotech Masters in their conquest. Zor stood up against them and took the protoculture matrix with him.
So what you're saying is your enemy is now our enemy.
Correct.
Intriguing.
So, I guess that kind of makes us frenemies. Or friends, I mean, depending on how you play your cards. I mean, so
Navarre
far
would
you're
look
on
up
thin
into the
fucking
head
ice, but
Yeah, Navarre would look straight up. Is this what you wanted me to do, Zor? To protect this ship, no matter what?
I just...
Navarre's eyes would turn towards Stephanie Listiel, the highest ranking one here. Please, allow me to fight by your side.
Well, I don't know if we allow you to fight, but we can definitely get you an advisory role if you want to provide more intel on.
Now,
I am a
how about
soldier,
this?
as is my duty.
We're gonna have to communicate quite a bit on this, because you've already set yourself up in a pretty bad spot here with us. Now I think it's honestly cool and all, but not only did you try to attack us, but you also broke out of your binds. So I think you could understand me being a little trepidatious with you.
I'll do whatever it takes to prove myself. My mission is to defend this battle fortress, and I will do so. No matter the cost.
Well, I'm not really sure that is my place to say completely, because I still follow a chain of command myself, and I'm pretty sure few people in this area would be a little set off. But I'll tell you what, I'll put in a good word for you. As long as you promise not to hurt anyone here.
What military purpose do they serve?
What do you mean?
These people, what military purpose do they serve?
You talking
He's
about
referring
people?
to all the civilians.
Some of these people are just people. Not all of them have military rank.
Although they still arguably have purpose, because without them, we wouldn't have the entertainers and stuff, you know?
Right.
Entertainment? Another concept that seems foreign to the man.
Well, do you know what fun is?
Fun is in the heat of battle, defeating my enemies.
Okay, so I think our concept of fun is a little different here. See, what we do for fun is like comedy, you know. If someone says something pretty funny, you know, you laugh at it. Let's see what else. There are other forms in it of it. Some of it's like, you know, you might not be into, but various forms of it.
Like there are games, and games allow you
Right.
to simulate the thrill of victory without any risk involved.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have a few games. Do you have any games? I look over to Thomasina.
Like, with me?
I mean, like, in general.
Yes.
You think you can maybe show them?
You recall there's an arcade not far from here.
Oh, shoot. I just remembered. Okay, alright. How about this? Let's go to the arcade and I'll show you what our type of fun is.
As long as it's not buried under rubble.
Let's hope not.
Also, arcades can be pretty overwhelming, so... Lots
They
of noises.
certainly can be, but you know.
I don't want to
if
drive him
it's-
to madness with how loud it is in there.
I have been through gunfire and missile storms. Such things will not be a problem.
Yeah, well, if you say so. Alright, let's go.
So you take him to the arcade.
Yes.
Should we clear the civilians out of it first?
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to send like two of the soldiers to just tell everyone to hop, scoot, and
My
boogie.
goodness, you two.
They need
We
out
are
of here.
commandeering the arcade.
Just for an hour.
my high score!
Oh, you'll live. Come back in an hour.
He seems quite upset, but he leaves anyway. You get the feeling that's going to bite you in the ass someday.
A new
Maybe.
drama unlocked, new enemy.
Not yet.
You have now made an enemy.
Stephanie, at this time, you can't help but feel your drama acting up. These things truly are people like you. Could peace be achieved? You don't know. You're starting to feel anxious about that.
Oh gosh.
At any rate, you get to the arcade. There are definitely a lot of interesting holo games to be played. The one he seems to take a liking to is a multiplayer one, involving two Battloid pods fighting each other.
Yes, that's a good one.
Much like the Veritech fighters that are flying about outside, probably as you speak.
Oh, goodness.
Well, it's multiplayer, so I should probably play it with him, right?
Yeah, that's cool. You all think you're good here? I think I need to head out and take a smoke.
All right. So both Navarre and Tomasino sit down at the arcade.
Mm.
All right, time for opposing rolls.
Opposing roles.
Uh-oh.
Who wins the game?
Watch, he's just going to be super amazing at
So
it.
which skill are you going to use in order to deal with this 1v1?
Let's see. I don't want to go too hard on him because he's new, so...
They may be Veritech controls, but they're also quite simplified for anybody to use.
Okay.
So
I guess
there's not
I'll
going to be an issue of...
use precise targeting to play very precisely. Try not to leave any openings. Does that sound good?
Any, is there another skill that you want to add to that, or... but if you do that, you might get burnout, since you're already at 4.
Is that 5 dice is fine though?
5 dice is fine, so you could probably hunker down as well.
Yeah, or use like machinations to like see how he's gonna play, like see how his
Predict.
That
fight
works.
style. Okay. Use both of those. 5 dice roll.
Go for it.
Very important to win. Oh my. He has more power.
Wow.
Despite standing still and shooting accurately, he would move suddenly with his counter position and man-at-arms in order to blast you and your Veritech into oblivion. Or the Battleoid into oblivion.
Damn. He really is good at this.
However, it seems he also was trying really hard to win.
Yeah. I see. So he's thinking of it as a battle because I don't think he had games. So this is like he has pilot training, is what I've learned from this.
Maybe, I don't know. He's...
You return from your smoke break to see that Tomasina got absolutely smoked.
What in the... Oh my lord. Now you're telling me you don't know what games are. You
Is
just
this what
won.
constitutes as a game?
I mean, yeah?
It's kind
It
of
was
like
fun,
a
wasn't it?
simulation. Yeah.
Yeah.
A simulated training device is easy.
Honey, it's not training.
Well, I mean, you can use it as training. Just don't rely too much on the specifics of it.
I guess in regards to some things. Sure. Well, what do you think? Was that fun?
Not particularly. It seemed like just another training session.
Have you ever drank alcohol before?
What is alcohol?
Have you smoked?
What is this smoking?
We don't know what effects this stuff might have on the alien species. Maybe we should.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm gonna pull out a flask. I'd be like, I'm gonna take like a very small swig of it. Like you drink it like this. Here, you try. Just a little bit.
The alien would take a swig, spitting it out immediately afterwards.
Oh,
What
come
is
on.
this stuff? Are you trying to poison me?
I just drank some. I like wipe off the end of it and I just drink some in front of him. I'm like, see, it's fine.
What is the purpose of such a drink?
Gets you drunk. Okay, what about
How does that help you militaristically?
It relieves stress in some people
Yeah.
anyway.
Well, I think cigarettes more for stress overall. Drinking's kind of something you do at home, alone, or with friends. I mean, that's really personal.
I see.
Tell you what,
Gonna need a lot of work in order to get human concepts.
you want to try a cigarette? I can give you one too.
Didn't you have somewhere to take me already?
You want nothing to do with you anymore.
No, just one more. One more thing, and then we'll take you there. Okay?
The smell is almost repulsive. I don't think I will.
Okay, you're not into that. Okay, well, those are just things I do for fun.
You Micronians have such a strange concept of fun.
Well, I think you do too, because quite frankly, killing people ain't exactly my ideal way of having fun.
And yet you're a soldier.
I'm a soldier not because I like killing. I'm a soldier because I like the probability of not killing, if that makes any sense. I want to end it.
So do we.
See,
It would have been
nice.
easier if you had... No, never mind. That's...
Go ahead and say it.
No, there's nothing I was going to say. I was going to say something, but I remembered he's not with Britai's side.
Oh. Okay.
What about music? You got music? You ever listen to music?
Music.
This is an arcade. There's got to be a machine that has music.
There's definitely a jukebox in the back.
Yeah, let's go activate that.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I mean, you can pick a song if you want.
I don't know what kind of songs there are.
I'm just gonna go back there and just play a song that I like.
Just don't pick something too fast. We don't want to make his brain explode or something.
Okay, I'll do it slow.
Be prepared to shut it down immediately if there are issues.
All right. So, just listening to it.
Well, what kind of song was it? What?
It was rock.
I see. What was the theme of the song?
Oh, good grief.
I haven't heard a thing. What's going on?
Thunderstruck. Just playing like music.
The AC/DC song?
Yeah.
I've never heard it. Let me just...
You've never heard of it?
Sorry, I've lived under a rock most of my life.
No, it's fine. I just find it interesting. You've been thunderstruck.
The alien tilts his head sideways, listening to the sounds. What is the purpose of this broadcast?
Entertainment.
Yeah, entertain, enjoy the music. Can't think of much else.
Stress reduction.
Yeah, that.
Coincidentally, he seems only more stressed and confused.
Okay, well, this ain't working. I'm gonna turn it off.
Shut her down.
No, don't do that.
Oh?
Oh.
I feel strange listening to it.
Strange in a good way or strange in like...
I'm ready for combat.
I suppose that's one way of looking at it.
Yes, music can be used to get you pumped up for something you must do.
If you want a good song to get you pumped up, would this era of time hypothetically have corn?
What?
Like corn with a K, like metal.
Oh dear, why are you doing this to him?
I want him to get excited. Feel what we
After
feel.
he busts through a door and broke out of his handcuffs, you want him to be excited.
I want him to
You
feel
really
what
are
we
not
feel.
thinking that through, are you?
No, I'm not. I don't care. I'm doing it.
Yeah, I thought
She
you were
is the commanding officer.
introverted.
Hey,
Leading by example, Stephanie?
part of being a leader is being flexible. Sometimes you gotta be super
I
strict.
don't
Other
think
times you
corn
gotta
would
be
exist
just
at this time.
I would advise against this.
okay.
This would be
Fine.
the pop era of music.
Just like imagine something I could play, just like, but heavier.
He would, of course, cover his ears during this because it was very loud and heavy, and he really wasn't liking it. Is this some form of torture?
Okay, so you don't. Yeah, okay. Not for everyone, I guess. I'm turning it off.
Play him something
you.
soft and nice.
Ooh, jazz music. Okay, all right. Frank Sinatra, actually. That's a good one.
That's a shame we can't play it here.
I know. I'm gonna play some "Fly Me to the Moon."
A rather apt music for this era of
Indeed.
space travel. Such calming sounds.
Just imagine the Evangelion one to make it even more fitting.
My heart feels at ease.
See, now you get it.
It's very unusual.
You see, the music can be used to...
He doesn't seem to know whether he likes it or not. He has very mixed feelings about this.
Well, you know how, like, you were really excited earlier. Like, not, like, happy excited, but, like, excited because you were riled up. This kind of music's good for that. Like, lowers your blood pressure or something.
Huh. And that's the point of the broadcast?
More
To
or
alter
less.
one's thoughts and feelings?
Well, less thoughts, I suppose, more so feelings. We're not trying to control people or anything.
How
But-
dangerous.
It's quite powerful.
I guess it depends. I mean, if you're the one playing it, it could just be for fun, but if you're at the whims of another person and they have a bad taste in music, it can be bad. Anywho, we should probably take you to where we need you to
holding
be.
cells.
Interrogation.
Right. Okay, let's do that.
Alright, so back into the vehicle he goes, willingly this time. Seems the words about him defending the battle fortress were absolutely true. Knowing that Britai was the leader of the enemy forces.
Very good.
An interesting development.
Perhaps he'll be useful in the future. But for now, you're starting to approach Saturn, and another conflict is about to arise.
Ah, crap. Oh, that's gonna suck.
Aye.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Space.
Could we stall for like a minute or two? I'm gonna be right back.
Alright.
Okie dokie.
There they are with the glorious white background.
Alright, so...
Oh no, all the ships are disappearing. Except one. No, now it's gone.
Alright, I'm back.
So I didn't necessarily have a,
Did you get cut off, or what'd you say?
didn't necessarily have a ship picture for the enemy ships, but these green long ships should do it.
Okay.
Oh wait, there's only supposed to be...
So wait, are we transferring now?
The ship is transformed still, yes.
Oh, okay.
We'll probably just leave it in this form so that the city doesn't blow up.
Yeah, another change. It'd probably kill us all.
Also, is the city like in the middle section, or is it like spread throughout the whole thing?
Spread throughout the whole thing.
Okay.
Space rebel.
It's
Imagine
space
they're the rings
debris.
of Saturn.
The rings of Saturn.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, I'm terrible.
No, it's fine. I'm just visualizing in my head.
All right. The plan is, now that the Zentradi are approaching, if you can get rid of the Zentradi here at Saturn, you'd be able to have a mostly clear shot out towards Earth. However, Britai and his forces have managed to
Are you cutting out or did you go silent?
No, I went silent there,
Okay.
sorry. Your tasks as assigned were to be focused on defense of the SDF-1. As usual.
Okay. Will do. Oh, there's a drama.
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 Did you make an enemy in that arcade?
Yeah, I think that was no, it wasn't, but it'd be funny. Oh my god.
That's the enemy ship.
Like,
Oh my goodness.
could we kind of like
It's
surmise
terrifying
how
alien geometry.
big this ship is in comparison to us?
It's about similar size and length.
Oh, okay.
Unlike it doesn't transform though.
We're just better. They have better girth and we're also flexible, so to speak. So we have more
So the
ways to find.
fighters have been scrambled. And out they launch. Ready to fight in defense of the SDF-1.
They look bigger
The
than the
enemy is
enemy
currently
ships, so that's good.
unaware of the situation, and so the Veritex and the SDF-1 have chosen to hide within the rubble of the rings of Saturn.
The asteroid belt?
Yeah, the rings of Saturn being currently hidden in the rings of Saturn, waiting for the right opportunity to strike. An
Would they
ambush.
be like over or under it? Because if we're standing inside of
Hidden
it,
under it,
okay.
waiting in the night side of the rings of Saturn, so some of the Veritech fighters are actually unable to see the rocks.
Oh, that's clever.
Currently in wait for the moment the sun shines on, and then out the Veritech fighters would launch into the enemy forces.
Well,
You hear the Thomasina, you hear the Captain Global over the main line shouting to fire the main reflex cannon. But something's gone wrong.
Not again.
The reflex cannon isn't firing for some reason.
someone needs to repair it.
Let's see.
someone with this special set
Your
of
direct
skills.
supervisor is looking right at you, Thomasina.
So I must do it then.
Oh, good grief. Not him again. This direct supervisor.
Okay, if I can fix it to try to evaluate and repair the problem, and also use hunker down because I'm gonna really hunker down and try to get it done. Would that be good for a 5?
Hang on, we've got our phases. Meanwhile, as Thomasina's preparing for that, Spooky, a group of tactical battle pods are headed towards your position.
Okay.
Looks like some of the Veritex couldn't keep them from getting through.
So we have a cannon we can fire. That one's not like down or anything.
You've got the regular small reflex pods, but the main cannon, the 2 giant bits, are down for some reason.
Okay.
So what are the action phases you're going to use?
I am going to do precise targeting to make sure that we can actually aim and hit them.
And attack.
And then rally cry for bolstering.
Well, it'd be rally cry first, and then
Okay. Yeah, whichever
so rally
way.
cry to assist, and then the ops phase would be you shooting them down.
So it cost me 5 dice.
Well, no, it'd be like a 2 and a 3, so
A 2. Okay, so separately.
different phases.
Okay. Well, I'll just
What
reroll.
about, what about you, Thomasina? You were going to observe and then, I guess, interact with the main reflex generators.
Yes, I can fix it to find out what exactly I need to fix, and then hunker down and get it done.
I am a useless leader. Oh my god.
You rolled 3 times there, and all 3 of them were 0.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Should I roll my 5 now?
Yeah, go for it. Just remember they're different phases, so you got to do them differently.
Oh, I did the...
It's just a way I
Your
want to do
observe
it.
phase, what are you using?
I was going to use... what was it? I can fix it to figure out exactly what is wrong.
4 dice.
Okay. Ignore that first one.
Of course, that's a 5. Alright, and then the second phase was the interacting to see if it could actually get it fixed with hunker down, right?
Right.
1 dice. Although I guess with the observe, I'll let it have an edge.
Okay, 1 dice with an edge. So click it now.
Hang on, you've got 4 right now. There, now.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
So you realize the thing is beyond repair, but you note that it's also enabled something else on the ship called the pinpoint barrier system. You managed to get that up and running.
Okay. So I assume we gained
So
shielding.
while
from it.
Spooky's busy panicking over every little thing again,
Okay, I feel like I'm being called out.
you've made a failure out of yourself, but luckily, thanks to Tomasina, the pinpoint barrier system's gone up. A shot headed straight towards your own pod manages to be absorbed entirely by a passing sphere of energy passing over it.
Oh my goodness.
Such a small sphere, you wonder how they're able to manage it.
What in the world? Shock noises.
At any rate, you're still under heavy fire. Barely able to get a shot off on your own.
Can I try to do rally cry again to...
Hang on, we're on our next phase of the conflict. The enemy is still swarming, and now your direct supervisor is getting you to go and help the Veritechs that are retreating and getting repairs.
Hmm.
Okay. That was me that's doing that, right?
Yeah, you're dealing with that while Stephanie's busy shooting away the flies that are in the ointment.
Wait, wait. Flies meet with that. That is an interesting saying or figure of speech.
Sorry, Cat had to deal with Cat, so
It's okay.
So is there an observation and action phase as well? Here?
on the bottom you can see the action phases and what actions you can use
Okay.
for it.
Let's see.
So which actions are you going to be using this round of combat in order to do your tasks?
Well, let's see. There are other people there too, right?
Of course, they're there to do the same task as you are.
Then assist. I will assist.
With what skill?
Should I use I can fix it to help them fix, or... Yeah, that's probably it, yes. And then... Would I need another phase after that, or just is it supporting good enough? Just assisting?
You can do whatever you want.
So I will
Remember,
just...
attack doesn't necessarily mean actually attacking something.
Yes, it means, like, doing something.
Directly going into the task as well, yeah.
Right.
So you could probably observe as well, or do something else as well. If you wanted to.
Let me see. Sorry for taking so long. Actually, can I use precise targeting to mean that I'm looking at exactly, finding what exactly needs to be repaired? And
So
then
you're going to observe and assist?
I believe so.
Alright. I'll allow that. However,
Is that too many
also...
dice, though? Or...
You can do that if you want.
Nah, I'd better not. Let's just use I can fix it. Just that.
Alright then. What about you, Stephanie? What are you doing?
Where is my position exactly?
You're currently on board the Daedalus this time.
Okay. So which side is it? Is it...
You're on the right arm of the SDF-1.
Oh, so this?
Yeah.
Okay. I see. Are the two enemies that are on the map right now still here?
Squadrons. They're squadrons of enemies, and yes, they are currently hovering around, being an absolute menace to the ship.
Okay. I'm going to try to rally cry again. And then...
A rally cry assist, okay.
And then for the next one, it'll be multi-process?
For
Maybe.
what action?
For like... I'm not really sure how to articulate, just shooting them
Tell
down.
me the action you're doing on the action phases on the bottom of the sheet, and what skill you'll use to do it.
Okay, well, attack.
Alright, so you use multi-process to attack, and you're using Rally cry to assist. All right.
Mhm.
Make your rolls, both of you.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Ooh, that one's better.
Well,
Oof.
Thomasina, your advice was noted and promptly ignored because it wasn't very helpful.
Ooh. Some people just need to be explained in a certain way.
As for you, you managed to actually encourage your squad mates into blasting harder, and at the same time blast another one of the pods out of the way. One of the enemy squadrons is disbanded and pulled back.
Excellent.
All right, hang on. I'm going to roll something then. In quiet, I guess.
Secret DM roll.
Turn order.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh no,
Two
what is he
successes,
doing?
So you hear the screams of some of your comrades in the intercoms. It seems those battle pods are tougher than expected.
Oh, goodness.
You've lost a couple of men as you were fighting.
Oof.
Oh, what is going on with these controls? I can't.
Did you select them as 2?
At any rate, the SDF-1 is starting to move
Wow.
closer and closer towards the enemy ship for some reason.
Uh, um, the, I
The
don't,
fighting is starting to grow more intense,
well,
but those battle pods still need to be taken care of.
you're working on it. I assume it's, Maya's turn.
Yet, the engines are revving, and more Veritech fighters are coming in injured, needing aid, needing repairs. Even some of the destroids on the ship outside have come in as well.
I see.
It's starting to get too many.
Ugh. We need to end
What are you
this
going to
thing.
use your actions for?
Let me think real quick. I will use science that to observe what needs to be done with quickly a solution to the problem, and then use blend in to make sure I'm just working with everyone so that I'm doing my job. Yes. Would that work?
So which one would that be for the action? So science that for observing.
Yes, and then blend in to like go in there.
Interact, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Stephanie?
I'm just going to we'll do precise targeting and okay, first psychoanalysis and then precise targeting.
The actions, Spooky. I need the actions.
Actions. Okay, sorry.
Just telling me you're going to use the skill isn't enough. You got to be telling me what you're using it for.
I've never done that before. Okay, I'll start. I want to assist by using Rally Cry, and then I'm going to attack with precise targeting.
All right. You guys know your numbers, so get rolling.
Okay.
Fuck.
It seems you need some help there, Spooky. Would you like to use another heroic move for more drama?
Does that count for rolling like both rolls, or is that just one?
It'll count for both, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where would I mark that? Just D?
Uncheck the heroic move.
Let me see where that is. Alright.
All right. So what kind of drama are you going to have from blasting this guy?
Do I have to write it down, or?
Yeah, we're going to have it written down. It's just like the
Okay.
first drama.
My comrades are falling, I guess. I don't know. Wow, that's...
Oh, good grief. I don't know what causes it, but this sheet's dumb with the 2 and 3.
That is peculiar. What the...
Is something weird happening on that sheet?
Yeah, very weird, in fact. Gee whiz. Okay, whatever. We'll just say it's 2, because it's not cooperating with me.
That's why 2 doesn't exist on this.
Oh.
For some reason.
Well...
Let me see if I can't fix that.
Okie dokie. You want me to go ahead and make my rolls then?
Or does it
Go
just
for it.
automatically make you win, or how does it
Okay.
work?
I know it makes it an automatic sticky success, so there was a problem.
Oh, okay.
So you succeeded, but the problem is the drama.
I see.
I don't think my comrades are falling, or is just going to be enough. Maybe like I blame myself for the loss of them, for the loss of my allies.
Yeah.
You're accumulating PTSD.
No, I am responsible for the loss of my allies. All right.
We'll just fix that eventually. How about you? Okay, so you've got single success.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to roll again? Oh.
No, you've already succeeded, but... So you start hearing the cries of your allies as they start petering out. Very few of them are remaining, but you managed to blast away the squadron.
Oh, shit.
That'll do. And as for Thomasina, your 1 success is in both the observing and interacting. Have managed to patch up stuff as they're coming in. You're barely able to hold them on. Or You're going as fast as you can just to stay still. How about that?
Okay.
Oh, not again with this stupid target all nonsense. What is going on? At any rate, the ships are really close to one another. You start hearing a shuddering, Spooky, as things are moving. That
Oh.
orb of energy that passed over you is heading towards the prow of the Daedalus. And then another. And a third. Just what in the hell are the superiors thinking?
So,
Are they gonna punch the enemy ship?
How did you know?
oh my goodness gracious.
Quite literally, the SDF-1 causes its the prow of the Daedalus, formed with energy, punches straight into the front of the ship, crushing right through metal thanks to the energy on the front of the Daedalus. And then the amphibious submersible part opens up. You happen to be there, Maya, seeing the faces of all the Zentradi, confused, terrified, seeing all forms of destroids standing there, missiles and monster missiles at the ready. The OO monsters are there, ready to just blast away. You can hear the sound of thousands of explosions as the missiles of all the destroids launch inside the ship. Spooky, as you're right there on the outside, witnessing all of the bubbles that start forming up on the inside of the enemy ship. As the hatch closes around Maya's area, it pulls away, and the inside of the ship just explodes. The entirety of the ship explodes from the inside.
Wait. The enemy ship?
The enemy's ship. You literally punched a hole in it, unleashed an explosive payload, and then pulled away, and it watched as it explodes into nothing.
Oh.
There's a scene I have from the Robotech. Hang on.
Okay.
I'll pull that up.
Are we gonna watch it?
We shall see.
Here we are.
Are you gonna post it on Discord or what's happening?
Yeah, he already sent it.
Oh, okay. I don't have it in a mode where I could hear it, so give me 1 second.
What?
There we go. Should I play it on screen or?
If this series isn't already covered with copyright, it certainly will be now.
Yeah. Okay. Just YouTube show up.
Scared sound.
Sure.
The enemy ship is closing in, sir! Fire! Blow them away!
Launch the Daedalus attack now!
Oh, what is that?
Hell yeah, that was awesome. nodding.
What just happened?
Yeah, that was the Daedalus maneuver.
That's cool.
Alright, it seems the fighting started to tone down now that the main ship has
You're crazy,
been
man.
blasted to smithereens.
Yeah, that was awesome!
Stragglers are easy to pick off. I think that's it for this session.
Okay.
Alrighty.
It was cool.
It was fun and traumatizing
Traumatizing? What?
for
Okay.
Stephanie. Stephanie is having a bad
How
time.
is oh, yeah. No, fair.
Yeah.
I will now shut off the recording.
Okay.
Bye.